Your external connection and ties to the external world might be preventing you from being connected to your true highest self. What do I mean by that? I mean that when we are overly attached to everything of the physical world, of the sensory world, that of which we know, and we always have known, and it's easy to know because it's right in front of us, we oftentimes don't look deep to see what's truly on the inside of us. We don't look to ourselves to understand who we really are. We remain in a state of constant chasing of external validation and of external substance, which is always fleeting. It is when we truly take the time to become a part or become one with ourselves again and internalize the idea, the understanding that everything we need is on the inside. Every emotion we want to feel, every sense of the world that'll actually help us get to a destination, it's all on the inside. It's all incredibly simple and can be found within us. It can be found in our natural spiritual ways from young kids. You look at a kid. Having a kid will teach you a lot, obviously about parenting to begin with. But if you really take the time to think about the ways they are, the ways they interact, the ways they think, or at least the way it seems they think, I guess I should say, you'll realize how much of that you have lost throughout your time as a human, right? But it's our job. It is our job to figure that out for us, to figure out what it is that we have lost, why we lost it, how we can get it back, what it is that we're trying to get back. That internal connection, that sense of self that is greater than anything that could be of this physical world. You see, it's our once again, it's our ties to what it is that's on this physical realm. Wanting the money, wanting that nice house, the huge this, that, all the friends, all the family, whatever it is. Don't get me wrong. Have all of it. Have opulence. Be successful. But when that's the only driving factor, when that is what keeps you moving, is the one day you'll have that, or I do have this, so I'm okay. But I want that, and I want that, and I want that. It's fleeting. It's not sustainable. It'll cause many different issues in your life because there's a lack of depth. Similar to when you're building the foundation of something. You want to lay the foundation deep. You want it to be strong, because if you don't, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters if the foundation isn't strong and sturdy. But that's what our society will teach you to do in many ways. We come into this world as a kid, very free-spirited, ready to learn, ready to understand. Depending on our upbringing, that is either fostered in a good way or fostered in a not-so-good way. All right, and of course, that's a huge variety there. What I mean is that some parents, a very small majority, a very small minority, understand the importance of imagination. I know I wasn't raised with the imagination kind of kept in the forefront. It wasn't known. It wasn't understood. Most parents don't understand that side, that they need to help their kids foster that imagination, because many people have been grown their entire life to dumb down their own imagination, to dumb down their own higher sense of self, because it can be delusional to chase it sometimes. It seems very delusional to chase so it cannot be seen to people who are also avoiding their higher self's calling, who are also avoiding their imagination and the things that their facility of their mind can consider, like in a deeper way. It's that It's that external validation that we're taught to chase and seek no matter what. That removes our sight, our what we're seeking from internal. What's internal? The internal validation of seeking and exploring and adventuring that every kid has. That curiosity that says, I want to experience. I want to know what that's about. I have no clue what that is, but I want to try it. I'm not scared. We lose that because what? We're scared of failing. We're scared of what others will think of us if we fail. Many of us learn this throughout our life. We learn to be scared of what others, others' expectations, others' thoughts, others, just our societal conditioning. Rather than keeping that sense of extraordinary exploration that we have from childhood. That sense of self that is, hey, I don't know this. I want to know, though. I want to know, and I want to explore, and I want to seek. But instead, we're like the flea put in a jar. And when we're in that jar for so long with the lid on, we only jump so hard. So high up, and then after that we can only jump that high ever again. Rather than if we're not in the jar, fleas can jump however high. So break the external connection, break that external validation that you're constantly seeking from things in the outside world, and be someone who sees the potential of their inner self, of their higher dialogue, of their self that is constantly seeking more, the self that always knows how much more potential there is. Because if you avoid that side of life, if you avoid that voice your entire life, you'll never end up where you want to end up. Or at least, I guess I should say, there will be so much that you could have expressed to the world in such a beautiful way, in your own way, in your own creative way. And the world needs that. The world deserves, you deserve the world, and the world deserves you. To express that shit, to get that out of you, to have yourself, give yourself to the world. Give yourself to your family. Drop the selfish desires. Pick up the deep inner sense of self. That sense of self that knows how much potential you really have. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody could do it for you, even if they tried. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think below. Comments, questions, concerns, leave them below. Join the Discord. We're going to get this thing up and running, get some community action going on. I'd love to chat with you guys, see what ideas you guys are having, and yeah. Let's go have an amazing day. Thursday. Let's go. Go crush it.